All right, y'all. It's Michael Westrich again here with Thinking Deeper. And this video is going to be all about how to fix your life after it being destroyed by social media. So stick with me if you want some tips. All right, let's get this done. When I started my channel, I wanted to be very much so like the best of the best. I need to do all this editing. I need to have this awesome background. I need to have the best microphone, the best audio. And then I never even got to creating it because it's just all these things to balance when you're a high school senior and you're having to deal with um, work, family, friends, school, planning out your future, everything like that. And now you're trying to add on basically a separate almost like another job on top of that. That is insane. So I never even got to it. But now I'm starting to realize who cares? If somebody doesn't like my videos because they're not well edited or they don't sound super cool, don't watch it. You don't have to. But the whole point of this is these random, deep, or just different thoughts that I have. This is the channel for that. It's just whatever comes into my mind that I think could help somebody because it's helped me. That aside, social media, I'm going to explain why I don't do all this editing and stuff. Not like for the one reason being because it's simpler on my part. Two, it forces me to become smarter because I actually have to think through what I'm saying rather than just sending out, uploading a video into an editing software and now making the video sound cool or accommodating for what my words could have said. Instead, I have to think through what I'm actually going to say. And as you can tell, I didn't really think what I was going to say before this video, but that's besides the point. Basically, it teaches us to actually think through our words. Social media these days is so full of the best version of someone's life. And when you're scrolling on your phone, scrolling through social media because you're bored or you are feeling depressed, you're lonely, whatever the reason is, it causes us to, it causes us to compare our current state, the current state we're in, our lives, the good and the bad, with the best state of life of someone else's life. And that's not good. First of all, we should not be comparing ourselves. We should not be comparing ourselves in the first place. But second of all, we should especially not be constantly comparing ourselves, our weakest moments, to somebody's best moments. And so again, that's another reason that I'm planning on sending out videos like this, because for the majority of people, it might not be entertaining, but I'm hoping it actually brings real life, actual reality, all the imperfections. It brings that out to other people and they can realize, oh, my life is actually not that bad. You know, this content creator is really not actually the perfect, most best person in the world, and he's actually not, he or she is actually not having constant joy in their life. They're just showing that to you because nobody wants to show you the worst parts of their life. But I'm going to, because this is real life. This is a real life channel, y'all. Okay? All right. Those are the first two things. First two things, yeah. Social media. The reason I'm doing this channel, actually real life, not editing or anything, because I think people really need it, and they'll actually compare themselves to something that's real and not something that's just the best version of somebody's life. And the other reason is way easier for me to send out videos and hopefully get to people, give my advice to people, my ideas, and hopefully I get ideas from you in the comments about how to improve our lives, this world as a whole. And thirdly, what is the third reason? Dang. Again, yeah, I didn't really think this video through. I gotta start talking. Um, yeah, it's so much easier. Stop comparing yourself to other people. And hopefully, yes, that is the third reason. And the most important reason, in my opinion, is it forces us and me as a content creator to actually think through words. As you can tell, I'm not doing it the best in the moment, but it forces us to actually think and use our minds. AI these days, even just common access on the internet, AI set aside, it allows people, I'm not saying it's making people dumb, I'm saying it allows people to become dumb if they choose to use it in the wrong way, if they choose to use it too much. Because now you don't have to think anymore. You don't have to think anything through. You have one single thought, you look it up, you ask for advice, and you get the thought process with the solution and the answer to your original thought or question that you had. You don't, as a human being, have to think through the process anymore. You just have a thought, and now you have the solution. Real entrepreneurship is all about having a thought or an idea, being able to explore a bunch of new ideas, and using that ability to just open yourself up to a bunch of ideas. From that very beginning, entrepreneurship is taking that ability to of exploration of ideas and taking it through the whole process until you change the world. That is real entrepreneurship. Not having to think anymore. And so I hope this channel, maybe you're not going to like it, but I hope this channel really brings out the truth of life, the actual reality of life, and stops people from feeling so bad about themselves, because even Michael messes up 20 to 30 times per video now. All right, well, God bless you all. Hope to see you in the next video. Peace.